Hello, YouTube. This is a beer review. Stone Tangerine Express Hazy IPA. According to the label, 6.7 alcohol by volume, 12 fluid ounce bottle. Hazy India Pale Ale with tangerine and pineapple. According to the description on the back, during the creation of this particular brew, they threw in tons of tangerine. Get the natural depth of the character. See, from the juice to the zest and everything in between. Add the right amount of pineapple, blah, blah, blah. We get this stuff. Now, the reason why this caught my eye, not so much I have a love for tangerines. Tangerines are tasty. And pineapple, get that out of the way. Pineapple, also tasty. The reason why it caught me was that you can take a beer like this, or actually any beer you want, and add it into your cooking. I have found that in lieu of water, let's say you're making rice or something that will absorb the fluid, it would help retain the flavor, like rice, not so much pasta, but other dishes along the line, and you can add on to the flavor. Now, according to what I've read, and I could be completely wrong, when you do that, beer instead of water, it is now called tavern style. So let us say you're going to make pot roast, where you take it, you put your water and the other uh, flavors and the vegetables, and then come to the meat and let it sit all day long. Instead of water, you use a nice beer. Now you have tavern style pot roast, tavern style potatoes. You're going to do potatoes with whatever. And I believe the reason why is that I prattle on this is that when you're running a tavern and you have to make everything count as the best you can, you take the leftover beer, which is now gone flat, because this is back in the day before refrigeration. Use the flat beer instead of throwing it out. You use it in the next cooking, which usually was a stew. So you would take whatever's in the stew pot, dump in whatever ingredients, help put it back up again. Instead of pouring water into it, throw in your beer that has now gone bad or gone flat. And voila, tavern style stew. So, how does that equal all this sort of stuff? Tangerine flavor would go great with like a summer rice. Tangerine beer, pour that with your rice, cook your rice. Now you have tangerine flavored rice with a hint of hop to it. Tell you, not just a drinking show. Oh my. Oh my. Oh, there's writing inside the lid. We're in this together. Yeah. It is nice. It is, as I said, hazy. There are ways of getting rid of the haze, but obviously not for this. It has a nice big head to it, and lots of lace, a loose lace, lots and lots of carbonation. I like the look of that. I will say the first sniff stank. Carbon dioxide does stink. So, there you go. Then you get the light hint of the tangerine, but there's something holding it back. I get no pineapple unless that is the smell that's holding back all the other scents. Hoppiness, no. Almost no scent of anything else. Just a hint of tangerine, a bit of that carbonation smell, carbonation stink, and that's about it. So it looks pretty, but no real nose to this nose. Now that's not saying too much. This is a busted up nose to say the least. It's tasty. There is a bitter of the hops. Now they have here a hop bill: Citra, Sentinel, Sterling, Azaka, Mosaic, Simcore, and Cascade. I myself am not a brewer of beers. I have brewed wine, I have brewed meads, other things. Beer, not yet. Looking forward to giving it a try. So I cannot tell you with much confidence over which hop should give which flavors, which kind of character. But there seems to be a healthy list on there. I know the haziness attributes to the bitter. And, you know, she is hazy. So you get tangerine, pineapple, just not getting it. If the pineapple's there, I'm willing to bet as to help diffuse a lot of that bitter of the haze. I'm willing to bet that. And like I said, there are methods to get rid of the haze. It is an extra step or two, but at the volume of making this much beer that Stone Brewery makes, I'm sure it's probably well not worth it at all. Considering it appears to be cosmetic, but for me, I can taste the haze. I know my meads are at certain stages, depending on how dark it is of haze and how much bitterness that haze brings in. The rest of it, it's nice. It's quite nice. On a nice hot summer day, when this was when this particular video was being taped, it's a nice, late spring, early summer. We haven't gotten into the dog days yet, but it's a nice compliment for it. Just that bitterness of the haze is a bit of a turnoff for me. And the thing is, I do like bitter myself. I like a nice dark beer or a nice dark ale or a nice dark coffee. This I would prefer if it did have that bite. But that's just me. You guys give it a try. Let me know what you think. Any comments down below? Be warmly accepted as always. This is Stone Brewery's Tangerine Express Hazy IPA. Like I said, summertime, it should do well. Just that bitter. Yeah. Anyways, like I said, comments down below, great. Or better yet, go out, buy it, try it yourself, and review it so the rest of us on the YouTube Spirits community will know your thoughts on Stone Tangerine Express Hazy IPA. Whether it's worth the money or not. Always helpful in this kind of day and age of watching every dime very carefully. But until next time, keep on drinking.